What is up, guys? We're gonna play back the last day the market was open. The last day we traded, which was Friday, 16th. We were profitable, 2 trades in a row, but we started at 11. But nonetheless, we were profitable that day. And so, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and go play back from about 10:40. 9:40. And we're going to go ahead and see how things go. So far, we have kind of a falling congestion thing going on here. If you take a look at this. Falling congestion. Easier to tell in the minute chart. So overall trend could be potentially up there. Potentially. It's been a while since I've traded today. So last actual trading was this day, but live. We didn't playback trade. Been super busy. Doing a music video for Ashley Lauren tomorrow. Maybe she's famous by the time whoever is watching this is watching this. But yeah, music video for Warrior tomorrow, Monday, and then I'm off the whole week. And then Friday, we're going to Wisconsin Dells to Wilderness Resort. So that's gonna be fun. And then no one's picked up my Sunday yet, so I might have to take a point there. Take one for the team. But yeah, those are just small updates. Alright, let's go ahead and trade. Also, we're gonna go camping in July for our wedding, which is so cool. I've been wanting to go camping for the longest, and now we're finally going to be able to with a lot of our friends and family, which is cool. Alright, so far this is kind of arranged it. Let's go ahead and take a look at what this looks like here. Definitely arranged it. There's that low here. I'm going to mark that up real quick before we actually get into... Alright, cool. Ooh, right there at the close. Okay, swing low, first entry, second entry. Overall trend is most definitely potentially up because you have that falling consolidation. Maybe a little bit of a gap, actually. Is that too much of a gap? It's pretty consistent though. Oh gosh. Okay, hold on. The overall trend is up. I like that gap though. It's pretty still consistent. Let's stick with it. Overall trend is up. Don't like the gap. Oh, we don't like the gap. Okay, so that's in our actual trading notes. Watch those gaps. All right, a couple probably an hour later. Stick with the strat. See a gap, let it be the gap. Don't test. Just stick with the strat. It was before 9:50 though. Okay, but nonetheless, that should have been we should have registered that as a gap. We do have a swing low first entry now. All right, we do have kind of staircase highs here. Could potentially be swing high. 1, 2, 3, and a good spike in that direction. It is a range day, so that staircase could be a potential. It is a little bit of a trend, so it could be potential staircases. Actually, it's 3, but is that too few? We'll go ahead and treat it as such. It's a spike with the correction in there, so let's go for a buy. I have no idea if this is gonna work. Most likely not. Good strong feeling it's not. But confidence is like everything. Oh, okay, in the trade. This was our signal bar, this green bar. About the same entry on the minute chart. Let's see how this plays out. See the burn coming. Alright. So we kinda called that one. Just based on feeling. Perhaps it's because due to the fact it's more like a spike down than a trend. Yeah, actually it's just 2 legs down. If it was more of a trend, so you really do need a trend. Here it looks like a trend, but here it looks like more like a spike with 2 legs. So make sure that's a trend. Don't treat those as, yeah. So overall trend is just up there. Swing high first entry, second entry. Totally missed that. Let's see if we could still somehow get in this trade. Excuse me. Swing high first entry, second entry. Overall trend is just up. So we go for a non-obvious sell. So still want to have triggered here. Overall trend could be down. We have one test here, another test here, another test here. This is two tests. This is a test, but it is a range day too, and there could be a potential downtrend already. So, but it looks like the buy was not the best play here. Definitely not. Trying to decide whether or not this is a downtrend or not. Level of support was really inconsistent here. It's only two tests here. Huge spike up, so we're going to treat this as an overall downtrend. Just because you had a bigger spike in this direction with enough resistance there to support the downtrend. And this is just one leg up, so we're going to treat this as a downtrend still. We've done this before. I'm not sure if this is going to work though. Not this particular trade, but we've seen kind of this stance before, but of course it's very different every single time. Good chance we don't even get in the trade. Okay, now I kind of see the double test here as well. And here's it's in the same general area, so maybe it's an actual uptrend now. It's just too big of a move that I corrected this now. First, this was a bigger spike than this, but now it's just as big, so this side has way more reason to have the overall uptrend. But to decide whether there's FOMO on that, that's the real question. We're hitting this level of resistance again. This could be a downtrend here if we just bounce off of it. Which can declare an overall downtrend because it's very recent. 1, 2 test there with the rejection, but did push up a little bit higher, but it is a very solid range day. You got another test there. We're gonna go ahead and treat this as a downtrend, especially if it comes down and triggers this guy. Looks like it's pushing up higher though. Okay. Ooh, came close. There's the trigger. This is 30 times the speed, by the way. Dang. So it looks like the sell was the best play there. This really wasn't a confirmed level of resistance. It was only 1, 2, but then the second one pushed up a little bit higher. So I think since it's so separated, it's not going to be valid. It feels a lot more congestion. Like it feels like this, then I would say this is a good level of resistance. So, and the fact that yeah, it's so separated. So overall, trend is still up. Go for the sell. Probably gonna get stepped on this one because everything in our strategy is just as buy here because it's a downtrend. But yeah, we could have took that as a double top as well. Okay, F's in the chat, boys. Oh wait, what? Got it. Oh, let's go. Trust the strat. Actually, everything in our strategy would have worked if we read it correctly, especially that first trade. First two trades. There's a gap in there. All around trend is down. You buy. Pushed up a little bit higher there. Overall trend is still up there. So it's pretty inconsistent. It's only 1, 2, 3. There was no really consolidation. There was just one little test, two little tests. The third test pushed up higher. So unconfirmed, most definitely. And you have this test. Maybe after this one I would have yeah, obviously after that one it's a downtrend, but when you're coming up to there you want maybe 1 or 2 tests, especially since it's so separated. If it was a lot more consolidation here and then we came back, maybe, but yeah, let's see if we can make this back. So actually there's more support, treating this as an overall downtrend. From our strategy at least, you have enough resistance here to declare an overall downtrend, plus a huge spike. You never come all the way down to this low to declare an uptrend, and it's just one leg up. So treating this as overall downtrend, but this may go very wrong, and we may not even get a trade. I don't think we quite tested it just yet. We're gonna treat this as an overall downtrend still. Actually, yeah, still a pretty solid downtrend. It is 2 legs up, but we never tested that low completely, so it's still a downtrend, especially even if it did come to like a not all the way there test sort of thing. Of course, we could be wrong. Let's see. Yep, wrong. So it looks like overall trend was up. You have a spike, 2 legs up, couldn't test that high again. So Overall trend is up. It's 2 legs up. And yeah, that was a weak effort to push down. So overall trend is up. You have a massive push and another leg up. It was pretty close to these lows. But yeah, it's going to be overall uptrend, especially since you couldn't come back up to these highs here. Yeah, man, bad reading. Swing high first entry, second entry. Overall trend is down. You have a little bit of resistance here. Might be FOMO. I don't see FOMO. Let's just go for a buy. Hope for the best. It's probably bad. Staircase? I don't know. I don't know, man. Swing high first entry, second entry. Overall trend is down. Looks like there was some sort of FOMO. Staircase lows, possibly. That low. That low. That low. I think that was a 15%, to be honest. Or unless overall trend is still up, no. Can't be. It's a huge spike down. Yeah, that's a 15%er. That's alright. Man, we're getting slapped around. Good thing we didn't start at 10. On the actual day. I think I like this as an overall uptrend. I think. See, 1002, 1031, plus this. I'm gonna treat this as, yeah, confirm, maybe double. You want. It's kind of separated, but there was a lot of consolidation there. Is it inconsistent? It's kind of inconsistent with the lows. Let's go for a buy. Nope, nothing. Alright, in the trade. Nice, good trade, good trade. So pretty inconsistent lows. You still have to match up with those lows and highs. They gotta be consistent. They gotta be multiple tests. They gotta be consolidation. They gotta be valid. So I think now it could be valid since you have 2 tests there. Even though it's separated, it's a range day, so this could be a good overall uptrend. We don't usually like these setups, which I take the swing high first entry instead. Alright, I've been recording backwards, but I think that's okay. Overall trend, I think, is up here. We switch tick charts. Oh boy, never mind. Let's just see. Let's watch the stop out. Okay. So swing high, first entry, second entry. I thought for sure overall trend would be up there. Is there FOMO? Yeah, staircase highs. You got a 1, 2. Looks like staircase highs. That looks of it. So kind of has that sloping, maybe. But your entry's right here on this guy. I would take that all the time. I think that's a 15%er. I think we actually took this trade in real life. Alright, so I think that's going to be it for us. Peace.